Hello and welcome to another Fleet Ops audio commentary brought to you today by ClintSat. We've got a pretty good 2v2 ahead of you guys. Should be pretty interesting. We've got a newer player that I'll introduce in a second, along with a couple of veteran players. So starting for the left-hand team, we've got Cyrex. He is sporting the beautiful purple Dominion, and I'm gonna bet he's PureTech, but I could be wrong. We'll find out in a minute or so. Okay, so his partner in crime today is Roby-1 Kenobi, who is the blue Klingons. It's got a Martok avatar, going to be able to tech up pretty soon. Now, generally, Roby goes for the very popular, Vorcha type rush. Will be interesting to see if he sticks with that in this game, or if he goes for something a little different. Okay, so for the bottom team, starting out on the very bottom, we have, let's see, make sure I got the right person here, and you'll understand in a second. I believe this is Timmy, little Timmy, who is setting up pretty standard Federation run here. And then on the top, or on the, I guess, the further right for the bottom team, we have Tim93. So we've got Timmys and Tims all over the place here. Apologies if I make a mistake on who's who. Both are feds. Should be pretty fun to watch. Okay, so we got a Saber start here. It's not bad. 1 yard Saber is probably not going to be enough, but he will have a little bit of defense. And this is a Mason avatar. You don't often see this, so I'm kind of interested to see how well it works. I love to see new things. We'll keep an eye, and I want to challenge you guys to watch those Sabers and see how well they do against some of the early game ships. Okay, so checking up on Cyrex over here. Oh, we're going for a looks like maybe a fast tech up. We've got B8s, and probably going to see some B5s come up out of this. That is going to be very challenging to beat, and he is indeed PureTech, so able to get that B8 a little easier. Look at this, look at this. Setting up mining. Interesting. And, oh, Roby built some Burrell over here. He's claiming that's the wrong yard. I disagree. I think that's a great yard to have going. I love those little Burrells running around. They're great for harassing mining. Not going to be an issue using their manual targeting because they're not facing anybody that is a cloaker, but should be pretty fun to hit some mining in the back. With the battle yard going up here, notice that Timmy is doing a good job just scouting out, seeing what's going on. Very important, and he is also doing a good job of moving into his expansion. Tim is doing the same thing. So everybody kind of setting up their expansions. I'm kind of curious to see where this little booger's going. He may be headed down to this dilithium mine. This is a great place to kind of set up. The only time you'll face any issues is if both players, say, combine to move up towards the middle. Generally, you don't see a lot of action. At least I have not seen a lot of action in the middle until later in the game. So he might get some free mining. And, oh, this constructor moving way up, way up. Not sure what it is going to do, but you notice how fast this Federation constructor is? This guy's got afterburners. He's just flying up there. Gonna meet this B8. Ooh, gonna be rocked. Maybe if he built a yard right now, he might get it up in time. But I think he was set up here. I don't think he knew exactly what he was doing. Saber kind of providing a little cover. And actually going to do a good job, because while this guy's moving, he's going to shoot at this Saber, and he's going to miss all the time. So, gonna get this guy out. So, how about that? How about that? I like that. This Saber going to easily keep this guy off. Probably needs to move the Saber back in range. But this is a fast constructor. This guy's not too slow, but this Saber is going to be able to cover over here too. Look at that. Oh, pretty neat. And this guy's building this out here. So I don't know if that was a little rush. Not. We got Cyrus building a large yard right in the middle there, starting up his expansion in the back. Timmy's got a second yard going up, and he is bringing out some Intrepids, and he is Mason as well. So double dose of Mason for your turret enjoyment. Also going to make those Intrepids pretty darn strong. Going to be just a real pain to try to take those out. Roby setting up Vorcha already. So he's got some Burrell, or a Burrell at least, kind of chilling out there. Not building any others. Really surprised. A nice little raiding force of those would be pretty good. And they actually would probably decent against some of these Sabers. Sabers aren't really in large numbers. So probably do okay. This Vorcha going to be great against the Intrepids, and the fact that they're not going to take much damage from them. However, they're not going to do that much damage back. ADAI having that nice little bonus for medium range ships. Oh, here's some fighting. What is happening? Oh, going after the scout. This scout needs to get out of here. Needs to make a run for it. Make a run for the border. He is going to make it out. Going to get away from any of these transporters. Should be fine. Monsoon coming in here to do some damage here. Monsoon, a great choice against these B8s, in my opinion, at least. Monsoons have high density shield generators. Really going to take reduced damage. And let's see what's going on here. Okay, we got full mining here. We have a Saber scouting around. And I think poor Tim probably doesn't have a lot of visibility to this map. This is a very different map than the regular Nebula Stream. This is Nebula Stream T2. So I think he was going for the Delathan moon that used to be right around this area. But great job of recovering there. So now we have Intrepids and Monsoons. Great combinations. Got a phaser turret right up there. Yard in a decent position. Not going to cover this so much, but it is going to be a great raiding position and force him to kind of go around. They're going to scout this big yard. B5's coming out. Several Intrepids set up here. Science coming up. Intrepid's being built from the back. Nice little raiding force. Cabbage. Oh, look at that. So we're building Cabbage. And we got Cabbage, Vorcha, and a Burrell. It's going to be... This is a dangerous little... This is a dangerous first strike, I think, for Roby, because if he goes by one of these expansions that is slightly protected by these Intrepids, they are probably going to get a kill. They're probably going to be able to take out that Burrell, maybe even that Cabbage if he's not careful. Vorcha going to, of course, do great damage, but still. Oh, look at that. So getting his Tritanium mining here. B5 moving up. And I'm going to turn up the music a little bit here. Okay. Going in. Cyrix is going to try to take out this platform. You notice this guy, poor Tim, does not have enough money to build this platform yet. But is able to put a little pressure on the B5. This is the prototype. And if this... Oh, pulse platform safely set up. It's actually going to do quite well against these fighters. And now it comes this cycling. These yards are actually fairly close by. B8's not going to do much against the Sabres. Sabres are going to be excellent little tanks. However, these guys are not going to be able to get a kill with this yard right here. Another platform going up. That could be very helpful. Saber getting a little too much damage on it. It's going to go down, I think. Yeah, this fighter's just going to rip him up. The pulse platform doing okay. Nice little quantum pulse. I do not think there was an engagement over here. It's hard to tell. Hopefully I did not miss that. I wanted to keep an eye on what's going on here because this is pretty critical, I think, to the course of the game. These yards set up. Still have a Saber. Still got that guy building over there. Will he get the platform up is the question. And if these guys can come in and put some hurt on that B5, the platform will surely get up. Oh, several more fighters moving in here. This guy's not going to make it. He is going to be toast. Catching a scout. Constructor going down. And, folks, this is not going to be good for this side here. Monsoon's really not going to be up to the task for these. We're trying to take out these B5s. Tough little boogers, but... yeah, this guy needs to get back in repair. Get back in repair. Get out of range of the fighters. Yeah, B5's just really nasty. These guys need to pull back. And Monsoon biting the dust there. This fleet got a little bit of damage off. These guys kind of setting up. Looks like the Burrell was lost. Pulse fire going to take out these fighters. I mean, this guy's actually not a bad investment. Regenerating quite a bit. But this small force is not going to be able to take out these B5s before they can get into the repair yard. As long as he can keep building those and a perimeter going up. That is going to be ouch, ouch for the Feds. Small ships not going to be able to make it, but these Intrepids really need to come up and hit up here. I don't think they know what's going on, but if they did, they know they could take this out and probably put a hurt on these B5s. That combined force could really, really do a lot of damage. We have this Warp-In coming. Warp-In, maybe he will have seen this. I'm not sure how much it's going to uncover for him. But only has maybe, what, 30 seconds? No, a minute. A minute. He has a minute to go over here and stop this. Great Warp-In. Just excellent Warp-In. And now is the time to see if they can pull off a little B5 victory here. Not going to make it. They could target this B8 and probably cream it. Fed force going up. This nice little task force of Intrepids moving up. Going to see if they catch this 30 seconds before that perimeter is done. And Timmy just not sure what to do. Keeps going back and forth. Needs to commit one way or the other, or we're going to be in a lot of trouble up here for Tim. Cyrex doing a great job of keeping up good pressure, setting up some defense over here. Kind of holding out, still doing some mining on his expansion. Running a little low on supply, but he has enough money to continue to buy. And there we go. We see him moving in on this battle yard. Doing some damage on some of these smaller Klingon ships here. Cabbage really getting hurt, but is able to get the kill before it gets into that repair line. This one going down too. Intrepid getting some punishment there.